What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be doing a deck list, well, a deck profile of the deck that I currently play until March 30th. The ban list just came out yesterday. For those of you who do not know, today's the 22nd. Um, some, actually, a lot of decks got hit pretty badly. Um, I know Zodiacs got hit pretty badly with Rat. Um, Kaiju Slumber got hit. Uh, Vanity's Emptiness is a big one that got hit. That was like one of the main trap cards I have in my deck, so losing that sucks so much. So today I'm going to be doing a deck profile. It's pretty standard. I ordered some more cards to be able to use the new ban list. I guess I ordered some new cards to basically put in here to make it a little more I'm a little more competitive. I'm doing these choices purely on my opinion on the card and the fact that they work the way I want them to. So I'm going to start it out and explain some stuff too. I have 3 Ritual Beast Tamer Elder. Put that in the middle, you guys. I have 3 Tamer Elder. Pretty standard. The 3 Kanahawk. Obviously the mascot of the channel. 3 Lara. Pretty standard at 3. 3 Apaleo, standard at 3. 3 Win, of course, standard at 3. 2 Pedalfin or Pink Dolphin, obviously standard at 2. Or well, 1 or 2, it varies. 3 Winda, obviously standard at 3. Such a good card. I'm glad they came out with it. The 1 Rampengu, obviously for 1. For those of you who know the card, you guys know why it's only at 1. 3 Valor. I mean, not 3, 2 Valor. Yes, one's hollow, one isn't. Sorry about that, you guys. 2 Retaliating. See, people see this card and are like, well, why? Why do I run it? I run it because it's basically a Dark Law if they use a spell card to special summon. And a lot of times now they use they use spell cards to special summon. So I basically summon this out in defense mode. Is basically a Dark Law. So everything that hits the graveyard is banished instead. And in this deck, I love banishing, so that really does help out a lot. Next, I'm off to trap cards, and I'll explain some of the stuff too. Ritual Beasties, pretty standard at 3. 3 Ambush, standard at 3. 1 Lost Wind. I just pulled this card. If you guys watched my other video, you guys know about it. It's basically just negates spell. I will summon monster effects and half their attacks, so it's great. And I can reuse it. Just comes right back to my field, you know. I can reuse it. The 1 Solemn Warning, because it's at 1, obviously still. So these next 3 cards are going to be replaced. These 2 are going to be Great Horn of Heavens. This is going to be a Black Horn of Heaven. Then now I'm off to my spell cards. And I'm going to explain those choices here in a minute too. I have the 2 Bonds because I only have 2 and it works at 2 better than at 3. Next I have the Foolish Burial. I like that at the in there because I could always open up with that and Laura and have a set play. Then I have Book of Moon, which is I'm gonna probably replace it with the Blackhorn of Heaven, or yeah, I think it's Blackhorn of Heaven, right? Yeah, I'm gonna choose that card because I don't like my opponents having monsters on the field because monster effects now are everything. So I really don't like that. So I'm gonna replace that one with the black one. So Grandhorn, it negates the summons of special summon monster or monsters, so, but your opponent draws a card and it ends their main phase. But it has to be during their main phase. It can't be during their battle phase or standby. No big deal, really. Next is my extra deck. So I'm going to start my extra deck by basically saying, Konami, why didn't you put Kanahawk at 2? It's not that big of a threat right now. Even with Wind Witches, it's not that big of a threat. But they did what they did, so I had the one Kanahawk. Obvious, it only can be at 1. It sucks so much. Next, I have the 3 Ultia Paleo. Obviously, standard. 3 Petalfin. Some people run this at 2 actually. I like it at the 3 because it just works so well with how I play. The 2 Gia Paleo, I only have 2 and it works great at 2. I don't see myself putting in 3. It'd be too much to have in there at 3. I mean, and granted with Winda you get it out easier, but still. The 2 Dark Rebellion Xyz Dragon, one's secret, one's rare. I'm sorry about that, you guys. The 1 Castel, I only own 1, which really sucks. I would put 2. The 1 Abyss Dweller. Abyss Dweller, the reason I have it in there is because I don't have a Crystal Wing. And I'll explain why I want the Crystal Wing right now so very badly, as it works so well. But I run Abyss Dweller because I don't like them using the graveyard effects, but it's kind of a dead card right now because it really works the best with water monsters. I don't have any water really at all, so just there to fill my extra deck, I guess. Then I run the Krillika Cook. It's good to an extent. It's come in handy once or twice. I rarely go into it because I don't ever have a need for it. So that's that. I mean, it's a good card, but I don't really need it. I just use it. I have 1 Clear Wing Synchro Dragon. You guys are well wondering why do I have it. It's going to be hard to get it out. Yes, it's going to be harder to get it out because my only tuner is the one, are my 2 Veilers. But I tend to actually go in it a lot more than, say, my Dark Rebellions or my Castels because it's such a good card. I have it the way I have it because it works for me. And I want to replace the Abyss Dweller with a Crystal Wing, but, you know, it's going to be hard to get that Crystal Wing out unless I draw 2 freaking Veilers, unless I put in new tuners, but I'm not doing that for right now. That's it for the extra deck. I'm about to go on to my side deck. My side deck isn't what it's going to be because I'm going to be putting the other cards that were in my main deck that I'm taking out in here. I have the one Repelica, the 1 Zephyr Wendy, 1 Rampangu in case I want the second one. I have the 3rd of this, and yes, it is bent. If you guys can tell, I'm kind of upset about that, but it's bent. But this is I have this in here cause in case I like to use it. I tend to use it actually. I use it. So main effect, it works a lot better than people think about it. This is I have the 2 return. I have a 3 MSD. Yes, I could be replacing this with ogres or other cards that could work better. I'm choosing MST because I hate back row. I've had a back row is one of the reasons this deck is so hard to play. Is because back row and just negation. So I like having that in there on the side. So one enemy control. People are like, why? First of all, I could take control of one of your opponent's big monsters. Second of all, I can switch it to defense. So yeah, saved my life card right there. Then I have the pot. This shuffles 3 banished, and I draw a card. It's normally a dead draw, to be honest. Then I have the one Swilavacharu. I don't like having that. I'm going to take it out. Then I'm going to put the other 3 cards, because there's, what, 12? I want to say there's 12 in my side deck right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12. Okay, so there's 12, so I'm going to take that out, and I'm going to replace those 4 and put them in there. That way I have a 15 cards. I think that's the most you can have for a side deck. So now let me explain why I want the horns so bad. Because with Vanity's Emptiness, I tend to actually keep Vanities on for a couple turns. My opponent, it's harder for them to get over on my deck because I'm just keep switching. Because I run a lot of steeds, so they're fearful of even trying to attack, so they don't attack my monsters because they know those would just get destroyed. And then Vanity's would be gone, and then I'd be able to for summon the next turn, so they're playing for the next turn kind of plays, so it works out. But so now with the horns, I'm testing it on Pro, and seeing how it works. It's tending to actually work. I beat Despots badly earlier today. Pretty badly actually. And they had a pretty decent hand. I don't know how it happened, but I opened up with 2 Elder and 2 Conhawk, and I was throwing Sevakins, so I had 2 horns. So I just basically played my main combos twice and destroyed them with my trap cards, and ended up coming back. I just don't think dude knew how to play them or something. But yeah. The horns, sure they have some bit of a cost, but I like having them in there. So basically, Black Horn just negates the summoning of 1 monster. So if my opponent would be summoning 1 monster, I can negate it. With Grand Horn, I can negate pendulum summonings for multiple special summonings and stuff like that. So, and it ends their main phase. So basically, it works out for me better with the horns, in my opinion. It's more consistent. It's more competitive. So yeah. So I can't wait to get those here in a couple days. I'm gonna do a profile when I do that. That way you guys see how I'm finished with the deck profile for this time. Still working on getting the Wind Witches, you guys. I only have, what, 1 Wind Witch card out of all of them, and that's the Winterbell, the Synchro monster. So yeah, I'm gonna work on getting a better extra deck for you guys. I'm gonna be trying to actually duel this weekend with my friend. So you guys can kind of see. He actually had his deck burnt by accident. His deck actually caught on fire and started a fire inside his house. it wasn't the deck that started the fire. It was some idiot neighbor. But so his place had caught on fire. So I gave him a DVD deck for him. So he's learning how to use it. I'm adjusting mine for the bandwidth. I don't think he actually got hit with it. I did with that one vanity. That losing that vanity made me scared to play my deck, to be honest. And that's saying that without like E-Teleport and all those other cards got hit too. So yeah. Well, that's it. So please like and subscribe and enjoy the video. Hopefully you guys did. Yeah, well, have a nice day. Please like and subscribe. Of course, I'm always repeating that, aren't I? Help me make the channel great. Happy dueling, man. Have a nice day. Karnok out.